Hi, it's Elizabeth Luna here, and today we're going to be discussing why we should recycle. I have an audience member of my husband, Danny.
Hey people.
Okay, so why we should recycle. First, I want to discuss why people do not recycle. So here are 5 reasons. For one, they say recycling is inconvenient. This seems to be the #1 reason why people don't recycle. They don't want to put in the extra effort. Some places have no pickup time, and some people say that they just don't want to be bothered with it. Is that a good enough reason? Absolutely not. Recycling can be very easy. Many communities do have recycling pickup, and they also provide their own storage bins. Personally, I have my bin in my pantry. After finishing up a jug of milk, I rinse it and throw it in, and it takes me all of like 40 seconds. As for the communities that do not provide pickup, it's just as easy as when you go pick up your weekly groceries. Just drop off to the nearest recycling center. Also, for people that just don't want to be bothered, well, even the laziest person can recycle and help our earth. How about purchasing reusable grocery bags instead of using many different plastic ones? This could also be another way to help out. I do not have enough space in my home to recycle. Well, the lack of space is an issue for many people. They don't want to see garbage, and with little storage space for recycling bins, the trash is an eyesore. But is that a good enough reason? I really don't think so. Again, how about putting the bin in your garage? It's convenient to get to, and it's out of sight. #3, if they paid me, I'd recycle. Well, to me, that's just crazy. Some communities have fines for not recycling. Actually, some countries have fines. Some regions pay for bottle recycling. We know how that works. A lot of people collect cans around our communities. Some areas have no penalties or incentives for recycling. But is that a good enough reason? Again, I don't think so. You should care enough for our future generations to take care of our home. So, we should just recycle. #4, recycling doesn't make a difference, so why do it? Misinformation about overflowing landfills, depleted resources, and climate change has convinced some people that recycling doesn't make a difference at all. They believe there is no problem. Is that a good enough excuse? How about doing your own research? Get your own information so you can make an educated decision for yourself. Again, spend an hour to do some research and make a decision for yourself. #5, it's just hard to do. Since there are so many facets to recycling, bottle, plastic, and paper, it's hard to decipher which to go where. Is that a good enough reason? Again, just do your own research, and it really is not that hard. So 5 reasons why people should recycle. Recycling saves energy. Recycling saves energy because the manufacturer doesn't have to produce something new from raw natural resources. By using recycled materials, we save on energy consumption, which keeps production costs down. #2, recycling reduces landfills. Recycling reduces the need for more landfills. No one wants to live next to a landfill, so just recycle. #3, recycling preserves our resource and protects wildlife. By recycling, we reduce the need to destroy habitats for animals. Paper recycling alone saves millions of trees that are habitable for animals. #4, recycling is good enough for the economy. Recycling and purchasing recycled product creates a greater demand for more recycled goods. Goods made from recycled materials use less water and creates less pollution and uses less energy. #5, recycling helps our climate problems. Recycling produces considerably less carbon, which reduces the amount of unhealthy greenhouse gas emissions. So now I'm going to talk to you guys about the 3 R's, reduce, reuse, and recycle. So reducing. Reducing is the first and most effective of the 3 R's. It means reducing your consumption or buying less. Designing items like plastic bottles in ways that use less material is another way to reduce consumption. Using steel cutlery instead of plastic utensils, buying used goods, mending clothes instead of buying new ones, and consuming less electricity are all examples of ways you can reduce things in your own life. So now we have reducing, or reusing. Rather than throwing out items like clothing or food jars, consumers can find new uses for them, and thereby reducing the consumption of new resources. Composting, using jars to store beverages or leftover food, and trading or selling used DVDs rather than throwing them out are all examples of ways people can reduce. Reusing is the second most effective of the 3 R's. Like reducing, it avoids creating waste rather than trying to recycle it once it's already there. The last of the 3 R's is the recycling. Recycling is the third of the 3 R's. Recycling extracts valuable material from items that might otherwise be considered trash and turns them into new products. Communities have a variety of recycling programs, such as curbside pickup, like we discussed before, drop-off centers, buyback centers that pay you for valuable items, and deposit refund programs. Deposit refund programs, which include a deposit as a part of the product price, refund consumers when they recycle such items as soda cans and plastic bottles. As a consumer, you can also help recycling by purchasing products made from recycled materials. So, in conclusion, recycling is something we can all do. We can all take part of this important matter. Leaving a healthy planet for our future generations is a goal we should all have in common. Do some research and educate yourselves. So please, recycle.